Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, coming up later on this year, we have a new Call of Duty title dropping. Yes, it's going to be like every other year where there is in fact a new Call of Duty. Personally, in my mind, I feel like if they weren't dropping a COD every single year, it probably would be more beneficial long-term for the overall quality and state of the game. But Call of Duty loves their yearly releases. They love their yearly profits that they get from that. So of course, that means Call of Duty 2025 is on the horizon. And today, I want to break down absolutely everything we know about Call of Duty 2025 as a whole, the basis of the game, any details we have on multiplayer, zombies, Warzone alike, all in one place. So as we do dive into all the details here, if you enjoy the video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, you want to guarantee that every single day you're always in the know for everything going on in COD, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and help get us one step closer to surpassing 1 million subscribers. But of course, since COD 2025 is still a ways out, all the stuff that we're talking about here today is leaks and rumors stemming from various different sources. All of them, though, very credible information from the Ghost of Hope, Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming, Fumo Leaks as well. But it is all still leaks and rumors as of right now. And considering we're still so far out from launch, things are definitely subject to change. So just because we talk about one thing, existing in the game as it stands right now because of some insider info or some leaks and rumors, doesn't mean it's 100% guaranteed and confirmed for launch. Things could be altered, scrapped, completely removed in some way, shape, or form. So just be sure to take everything here with a grain of salt. But diving into the details, first up with Call of Duty 2025, as we've discussed previously, this is going to be supposedly another Treyarch title, which is particularly interesting because we haven't really seen a situation where the same studio is making two Call of Duty games in a row. We just had Black Ops 6, or we currently have Black Ops 6, developed in part by Treyarch. They are the lead developer there. And then COD 2025 is supposed to be some sort of Black Ops 2 like sequel or remaster, with Treyarch supposedly taking up the lead on that as well. So back-to-back Treyarch games for the first time in COD history. Should be really interesting to see how exactly Black Ops 6 sets up this next Call of Duty, and then like the transition between the two as well. But the code name for this game as it stands is Saturn. So with the COD HQ, thanks to that whole development now, we get leaks on leaks on leaks for COD titles years out. Like we already have some leaks for COD 2026 as well, and then like all sorts of random stuff for future projects. COD HQ just leaks everything because it's all on the same engine now, of course. So as we do see future updates for Black Ops 6 with season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on, we're probably going to end up seeing a lot more leaks and rumors surface for Call of Duty 2025 because of those game files being shared across the board. There will be a lot of Saturn references in the files that then end up getting leaked. But as I said, this is supposed to be some sort of Black Ops 2 tie-in game. There's been rumors of it being a partial remaster or a direct sequel to the events of Black Ops 2, but it's going to be set slightly in the near future, between 2030 and 2035, according to some of the leaks and rumors that we've seen so far, with David Mason as like that main sort of character and that the story is going to be based around. So still going to be that classic sort of Black Ops storyline, but set slightly in the future. Now, of course, looking back at Black Ops 2, that's now technically present day. Black Ops 2 took place in 2025 and we're now in 2025. So kind of a weird parallel there, but slight future. So it won't be like crazy advanced warfare, all out space warfare stuff, but a little bit more futuristic than what we've seen recently in Call of Duty. They've also talked a little bit about some mode specifics though when it comes to leaks and rumors, so we do have some details here between multiplayer, zombies, and even a little bit of Warzone as well, which is pretty interesting. So as far as multiplayer gameplay goes with this, we have heard that they plan on remastering Black Ops 2 maps as part of the multiplayer content. So the original idea seemed to be like it was going to be more so like how MW3 approached it, where at launch it was just all the Black Ops 2 remastered maps available day one, but it seems like the plans have shifted a bit according to various leaks. Now it seems like the Black Ops 2 maps are still going to be remastered, but they're going to be sprinkled in there. Some we might get at launch, and then some we'll get throughout the seasons as well. But a lot of those classic BO2 maps are some of those fan favorites, right? Ones that have really stood the test of time. We've seen several of them remastered in other games, and it does seem like most of them, if not all of them, will be back here throughout the year. with Call of Duty 2025. We also have a few interesting gameplay leaks and actual mechanic leaks thanks to Fumo Leaks over on Twitter from, it seems like some kind of focus group project that took place a little while ago where some people were able to test the game, and someone took a screenshot of one of the video boards there. Obviously, I can't show that in this video, but it detailed several things, including the return of Omni movement. Not a huge surprise here. We've already heard Treyarch talk about how this is just the beginning for Omni movement. They want to see how it evolves in the future, and apparently they're going to be evolving it as early as COD 2025 with the evolution of wall jumping and even some wall running as well. Really curious to see how that is integrated with just like the general Omni movement system, and if it is actually smooth or if it ends up turning into, you know, this almost advanced warfare, infinite warfare, Black Ops 3 style game that is very different from the standard boots on the ground gameplay that we have now. Obviously, by the end of Infinite Warfare, everyone was begging to go back to boots on the ground, and now they're kind of going away from boots on the ground a little bit and instead boots on the walls. So we'll have to see how that actually flows and plays. The meat shield mechanic, or like the sort of take hostage mechanic that we've seen here in Black Ops 6, that is supposedly going to be back as well, but evolved. You can actually now stick grenades to those meat shielded players. You can also throw the bodies too as like a little bit of a projectile and interrupt enemy gameplay with that. So kind of a neat little upgrade on a couple of new systems here that we saw first debut in Black Ops 6. Across the board, there is going to be more emphasis on future tech when it comes to weapons and attachments and how your operators function and everything. The perk system is apparently going to have some kind of network system where it actually shares with your teammates. So if you're playing in a party, you can really take advantage of that. That's kind of an interesting dynamic to have. That would certainly be something that I think favors players who do play in a party a lot more than players who play solo. So curious to see what kind of feedback would come from that, given if you are a, you know, person who's always playing in a 5-stack or a 6-stack, or if you are exclusively a solo player, right? Reportedly, we're also going to see the return of Uplink as a mode. Gunfight will be back as well. I'd really love to see them bring the gunfight tournaments back. Then also the pick 10 system for created class was rumored too, and that I think would be really cool to see return. That, in my opinion, was one of the better created class systems that we've ever seen. Now, shifting over to zombies, we do also have a few details here as well, courtesy of several leaks and rumors that have surfaced over the course of the past couple of months, including the fact that the original zombies crew is said to be returning. However, the story this time around is focusing on a new evil character that apparently wants to absorb the dark ether essence, according to Insider Gaming. So kind of a different storyline, but same characters that we've seen throughout classic zombies. The new zombies map, the first of many throughout the year, is supposedly transit inspired as well. There will be some kind of travel system on the map, and then apparently there's going to be 6 maps coming all throughout 2025, although at this point that is absolutely subject to change. They could drop more on launch, then have less throughout the year, or we could see even more than that throughout the year, depending on how development goes. But I'd imagine that towards the end of Black Ops 6 Zombies here, we're going to have a much better understanding of the direction the game's going to be headed with COD 2025, since back-to-back years, Treyarch certainly has a cool opportunity to extend the story really more than ever before there. So certainly looking forward to that. And then while we don't have much information on Warzone, the one main thing that we do have is information on our next big map, and that is reportedly Avalon. And it's really weird because already here in Black Ops 6, we can explore Avalon. Many of the multiplayer maps take place in the Avalon play space. If you go into theater mode, you can basically explore the entire map in free cam. However, this map is said to be coming with the Warzone integration for COD 2025. So we won't see this until late fall, early winter, when COD 2025 and this Black Ops 7, integration happens with Warzone. But that'll be our next major big map for Battle Royale. I'm really curious to see how this plays as well. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Blackout, a little bit of Caldera. Could be a cool map. It does seem really, really big though, and there's a lot of open space and a decent bit of water, which is a little concerning, but the overall vibe of it I think is pretty cool. So yeah, as of right now, that is effectively everything we know about Black Ops 7, aka Call of Duty 2025. Of course, in the coming seasons for BO6 and in the coming months, we're going to gain more and more information on this game through leaks and rumors. And you guys know I'll keep you up to date with all the need to know info. So stick it here for that alongside everything else going on in COD by hitting that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, a like rating on your way out would be seriously appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.